Hello there, and welcome to another video. I am Super Saiyan Blue Lucario, and this is my Monster Battle video for 2020. I did this last year after being tagged by Mr. Menemek, and this year I've had the good fortune of being tagged by another fantastic creator, Mr. Lanturn Joe, so thank you, my goodness. But for those of you who don't know me, which could be a large percentage of you, I am Super Saiyan Blue Lucario, a quirky Brit with a mild addiction to tea. And a crazy ferret owner, which make frequent cameos on the channel. Guess who doesn't love fluffy noodles?
Aww.
You know that. Yeah. But that's just a mild introduction on me. I am a small content creator over on YouTube and Twitch. Over on Twitch I'm referred to as SSBLucario because I abbreviate it, but I am in whole Super Saiyan Blue Lucario, as you can see from the wonderful merch here. So yes, I've been tagged into this little thing, which is a bit of a tradition from Birdkeeper Toby, so shout out to him for keeping this going, shining a bit of a spotlight on smaller creators. Sharing that love. It's always good to see some of the large creators just still giving back to some of the smaller ones and just helping people grow. Because I mean, the small creators, we got to help each other out, and it's nice to see some of the bigger creators taking a little bit of an initiative as well and just helping others. Because I mean, we all start somewhere. We all started in the same place, effectively. Just some got there earlier than others.
Hell yeah!
So it's fantastic to be involved in this. We're gonna get into it real quick. There's just 7 little points that are going to be going on during the video, a few little questions. Hopefully it gets you a chance to learn a little bit about me, a bit about my content, and then we can shine a light on some other creators as well who also deserve a spotlight.
Hell yeah!
So, question 1. What is the best Pokemon of 2020? So, with 2020, we've had, obviously, it's been heavily involved in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, if we're talking best Pokemon overall, I mean, I'm kind of biased with the kind of Pokemon that I like. However, I'm gonna look for a Pokemon Sword and Shield one as the best Pokemon of 2020. And for me personally, again, little bit of a British bias here. I'm gonna go with Poltergeist. I love using that thing in competitive. I'm a big fan of using it. I love stored power with weak armor. I really like that little, just saying in terms of competitive play at the very least. And the fact that they finally based a Pokemon on tea. It was just so synonymous with the British region. I love it. Come on. We've had Pokemon based on ice cream cones. It was inevitable that there was going to be a Pokemon based on tea in the British region. Let's be honest here. And it's good to get. Yeah, I'm a fan of Sinistea. It is now my new spirit animal. Just saying. But yeah, that is the best Pokemon of 2020 for me. Obviously, that is just my personal opinion. And remember, people, opinions are like arseholes. Everybody's got one.
Nani?
So don't take it too literal on that one. Okay, so question point 2. What is the best video you've made this year or looking forward to making? So I've done a lot of content that I'm proud of this year. Before 2020, I had never done any collaborations whatsoever on YouTube. I was building up solo content and was preparing to start some collaborations in 2020, and that has been a big thing for me. So we're about to enter the 6th consecutive season of a Versus series with Mr. Menemek. Very proud of that content. I just chemistry has just basically been building and building and building. The more series we go, the better we get interacting with each other and just feeding off the back of each other. Well, we talk daily anyway, so we know each other quite well. But I definitely like the chemistry that's been built there off the Versus series. I love the Assault, I love the Rage, I love all of it. All of it. Especially Meta in a Union Jack dress. But obviously all the other collaboration content as well. So I've started a collaboration project with Miss Snowy Zombie, which we're combining a Soul Link and a Wedlock together, which is all kinds of chaos. But there are two videos that stand out above all else in terms of content that I've made this year that I am most proud of. One was a live stream. We hit a community goal in a live stream. I said it as a joke ages ago because I never thought I'd see the day. But I hit 50 likes on a live stream, which meant I had to do it. So this guy, this 6'3" rugby playing Brit, did a Just Dance 2020 live stream, and it was one of my most successful streams. You don't take yourself too seriously, you have a bit of a laugh and a bit of fun, and I'm very proud of the fact that I just went ahead and did it. And we did not hold back, got dressed as Goku for it. It was absolute blast of a stream. That's still available on the channel if you want to check it out. It's just for the comedy side of it. But I think in terms of recorded content that stands out as something I'm really proud of, it's being involved in a YouTube first. And that is the first ever randomized, note the point, randomized on that, randomized Pokemon Uranium Soul Link ever on YouTube. There were 2 Soul Links of Uranium before we started it, but they weren't randomized. The randomized is a newer update, so myself and Lextron Prime became the first people to do a randomized Soul Link of Pokemon Uranium, and we did it successfully as well. Many deaths, but we got there. We got there, and that's what I'm most proud of. It's one of our highest viewed content either between both of our channels in terms of individual views. So that was absolutely amazing. I love that series, and that's the thing that I'm most proud of for video content that I've made. As far as what I'm most looking forward to making, it's just continuing on the same path, like continuing on the collaborative content, continuing on just everything that I'm setting in motion to go forward to hopefully take the channel to newer and newer heights. Okay, so part 3, what can viewers expect from me in 2021? So obviously the series that I'm currently working on, they'll be continuing. We'll start premiering Season 6, so Pokemon X and Y, randomized Nuzlocke versus with Metamech on New Year's Day.
Hell yeah!
We're going all the way to Season 8, and if we're tied up in seasons, so if it ends up at 4-all after the 8th series, we will do a tiebreaker series, which will be Black 2 and White 2. Obviously, continuing with the Soul Linked Wedlock, when that finishes, there will be other collaborations in the works.
Hell
a lot of other
yeah!
projects that I have in mind that I'm setting up, basically. We've got the T-Lock, the Pokemon Dragon Ball Z Team Training T-Lock at the moment, which a T-Lock is a unique Nuzlocke variant that I've created.
Hell
I feel like it would serve better as live streams and stuff, so I'll probably do go into more like live recordings of that rather than just a recorded series. But the recorded series-wise, when it comes to solo content, I'm going to be leaning more into the old Let's Plays that I used to do. So, like, just a wider variety than just Pokemon. Pokemon will still be my collaborative content. It will still be my live content over on YouTube. But the recorded series will start bringing back some more Legend of Zelda. And just going into the other franchises that I wanted to do, but I've pushed into the back burner until, like, my solo Pokemon content has been completed. Which I still have one more to do. I will be doing a Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke as recorded content. That will end the solo stuff, and then we'll go into like, the Nintendo Let's Plays and stuff. As for Twitch, because I do have the Twitch channel as well, that content will be continuing as normal. I've got my Chill Out Wednesdays with Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons kind of stuff. The viewer interactive streams, I'm probably going to be bringing some Dynamax Adventures to go with the Mario Kart. I'll probably add some Smash Bros. I'm thinking I'm going to be adding some Ark Survival onto that channel, which I'm really looking forward to. Obviously, we have the Retro Game Night where we play some really old school games. We don't necessarily complete them all in one, Final Fantasy 2, but we're going to be going like through that as continuing, and the speedruns will be coming back to the that channel as well. I do try and get some emulator speedruns on Omega Ruby. They will be returning in the new year as well, so that's what we got to look forward to off the channels in 2021. Part 4. Is there anything on YouTube that's made me feel really good this year? Just like seeing the growth of not only my own channel, but like the people who started around about the same time as me, seeing us all like grow collectively the people who I'm now friends, I've become friends with over the time. Just seeing us all like start to just make forward strides. Well, like some are breaking forward faster than others, but that's fine. Like everyone grows at their own pace. Everyone grows at their own rate. And what works for one person might not work for another person. You've just got to do it in your own way, and it's just great to see everyone like making those like forward strides. Quite a few of my friends have hit 1,000 subs this year, so huge congratulations to you guys. The likes of Double Battle Brothers, Lextron Prime. There's a few who are approaching the 1K mark as well. There's a few who are approaching the 500 mark as well. I'm aiming for the 500 mark, so I'm going at my pace. Everyone's going at their own pace, but it's just great to see like everyone just like grow and just become better content creators. You can see it like series by series, just people developing as creators, improving their edits, improving their delivery, improving just the back and forth and stuff, which is really good. In terms of personal stuff, I'm just glad that I haven't given up. I keep going forward. I keep churning out ideas. I keep churning out like content. I keep like effectively like trying to innovate my own self and develop myself as a person, and just seeing my growth from the start of the year to now. In terms of personal growth, I'm not talking about channel size growth. I'm talking about personal growth as a creator. Adding in effects into videos, adding custom animations at the start of the videos, music, just developing skill set and delivery in general. That's what's made me feel really good this year. Top 5. Crown Tundra or the Isle of Armour? See, I haven't really played much of the DLC. From what I have seen, I will say Crown Tundra seems more complete. Like it feels more like a completed game than the Isle of Armour. Isle of Armour seemed like it was just tacked on a bit, whereas Crown Tundra feels like a whole other like segment, a real big emphasis. It feels more completed than the Isle of Armour did. So I'm gonna say the Crown Tundra, especially because it brought my boy Articuno back. So I mean, that majestic Articuno as well.
Hell yeah!
Tapping. I'm loving the Galarian birds in there. So definitely gonna be saying the Crown Tundra on that. Okay, name a smaller creator who deserves more love. Well, there's one who immediately comes to mind for me, and that is Mr. Sticky Keys Gaming. I'll pop his link up. So, this man, I mean, he used to do a lot of Pokemon content. He's branching away from that now. He does Digimon style content. He's done some Dragon Ball Z content. Over on Twitch, he does a lot of like Stardew Valley, Slice of Life kind of games, which are very similar to Harvest Moon, which I like to do. And he's just a really, really good guy. He definitely deserves a lot more love. He deserves to grow just no end. He's a really, really just chill, laid back, really nice, wholesome person, and definitely deserves all of views and content. He does some great stuff, and definitely, yeah, he's the one I'm going to say deserves more love, especially not just on the content creation side, because he does a lot of artwork as well and commissions. And he does some really, really good stuff and very, very good value. So like, he's just trying to open up that kind of shop on commissions and stuff. A very, very good value. Definitely recommend checking him out for content-wise on that. And finally, tagging 3 people. So it's gonna be interesting. I have 3 in mind. Once I've had a sip of my tea. One sec. Okay, so the 3 people I have in mind, I'm going to post their links up here. First of all, Mr. Chrisman Gaming, I'm going to tag you because I feel like you have a lot to talk about on this, and I feel like you do a really, really cool video on it. I'm going to tag, because I'm also trying to think about people who haven't been tagged themselves yet. Next, I'm going to tag my soul-linked wedlock partner, Miss Snowy Zombie. I challenge you to do one of these videos. I feel like this would be a good fit for you as well. Certainly to get your name out there a bit more as well. Just a bit of wider exposure than what we currently have. And finally, I'm going to tag the man himself, Mr. Lexatron Prime. The Flexatron himself. Hashtag Flexo. My Pokemon Uranium Soul Link partner. I'm going to tag you to do your own monster battle video. And that is that from me. So, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, it's time for me to have a cup of tea.